Hi, I'm Timera Watkins, and you're watching. Hey everybody, it's your girl Timera Watkins. Timera Watkins reporting live down here in Washington D.C. Right on Pennsylvania Avenue, down the street from the Capitol building, and we are at the Walkaway March, as I like to call it, the Traitor March. And we're talking to a bunch of people today. Why are they leaving? What are they thinking? Are they thinking at all? We're about to find out, and we're gonna give it to you totally uncut and totally free.
So guys, thank you so much for walking away. Stay strong, never give in to the left, and let's make America great again, baby. Thank you.
So, Will Witt was just talking. I totally would. I think most of us would.
This movement is not about, we're not telling you to join any party. We're not telling you who to support. We're just telling you to get the hell out of there and walk away.
So here we are, walking towards the Walkaway March. It's the very last place on earth I'd like to be because I don't understand what any of these people are thinking. So we're going to talk to a lot of them and see what it is that's making them walk away and walk straight towards certain destruction.
We'll start walking, you guys follow, and we're gonna have the main rally at Freedom Plaza. We're marching away to freedom. All right, let's do this.
Every single statue, always a man. Another statue, it's a bunch of dudes standing around in a circle, because that's what we do in history. We go around in circles, all revolving around men. I have one thing to say to anybody thinking about walking away. Stop. 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 Would you like to do an interview?
Not right now, but
Excuse me.
What's my sign mean? It's pretty. Look at Gillum is a socialist.
Okay.
I don't know how else to say it. You know.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you this. I hear the threats. I don't ignore the threats. I'm just not intimidated because I wore my Trump shirt.
Do you want to do another one from somewhere? Of like, oh, you don't want the photo? Obviously, yeah, right.
There we go.
So we're just like talking to everybody about why they're leaving and where they're headed and all that stuff. So what brought you down to the march today?
Tired of the division in politics.
I am just here to support all these people. We came from California.
From Orlando, Costa Rica.
from California.
St. Louis, Missouri.
I'm from Mexico.
I was born in Panama, and now I'm 100% American.
I don't know how to. I'm sorry, that's a wig. You're not fooling me.
Oh, no,
Okay. I keep looking at it. How come you want to hide? You don't want people to know you're doing that?
I mean, I just feel a little bit more comfortable like this sometimes.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I mean, so because I was just walking by, it's hard for me to evaluate this too much.
Right, you guys are just passing by. To be honest with you, I'm kind of like in the dark. I'm not like here with the Walkaway, but I'm trying to figure out what it is.
You're pretty much like a nosy. You want to know what's going on.
Yeah, yes, super nosy.
I happened to hop onto YouTube one day, and I happened to see the Walkaway campaign. I'm a very recent addition. It's only about 2 months that I really find out about it. And as soon as they did, I was all in.
I don't know exactly what they mean by walk away. Absolutely walk away from hatred. I don't think differences in what we believe in mandates a hashtag walk away. I think love does, and love acts, and love engages. And so I don't know that I agree with walk away from hate, but I don't agree with walk away from people.
So what do you say to the people that think that like walking towards the right is not the right place to go?
That's not what this movement is about. I'm not affiliated with either party.
When did you decide that you were going to walk away?
The second that Trump announced his presidency, I was screaming. I'm like, oh, let me see what can I do for him.
The reason I walked away was back in 2014, I ran New England's first transgender strip club. While there, I learned that I found and undiscovered that they were running meth behind my back. As I went to my government for that, I was pretty much shunned away, pushed away, and I understood the limits and what the investment was in identity politics at that point. I was a little concerned. I was trying to find my way, and me speaking up about it got shunned from the LGBT. So, you know who picked me up? It was a Franciscan friar. The conservatives opened up the doors to me. They opened them wide open, and ever since then, I found nothing but home, acceptance, true love. And for years, I thought these people were going to hang me. They were going to burn me at the stake, that they wanted me dead. You know what? I found home. That's why I walked away.
You don't have to become Republican. You just have to walk away from what you know is bad for you. All right, some of us takes a longer time to detox, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
I hear you.
Anything else?
It's taken me a few weeks to detox one time.
I blame the Democratic leaders. They're the ones that created all this mess. They're the ones that they keep pushing this narrative of assaulting, get in their face of conservative and chase them out of restaurants. They're the ones that are creating this environment that is toxic.
If you can't sit down at the table and have a grown-up discussion, then we're never, ever going to get anywhere in the country.
My whole life changed when I put out a tweet in 2012. Vote for Romney, the only hope for our future. The next day, everything was different. I was a house nigga. I was a coon. I was a traitor to my race. I was an Uncle Tom, who, by the way, is a hero, so thank you very much. I was blacklisted from Hollywood. No one wanted to hire me. Why? Because of my politics.
Where do you guys see the hate coming from most in your personal lives?
I'm getting it from my friends that I've had for 20 years and even my own mother.
If you disagree with them, they're starting to assault you. They start screaming, cursing at you. It's like, is that civil?
Most definitely all of our ex-friends on the left who call me racist, sexist. I'm the exact same person, but now I'm racist, I'm sexist, I'm homophobic, and I'm gay.
But it's definitely hard coming out as a conservative, as transgender. You can have everybody in the left descend, because the majority of peers are going to be on that. But the truth of the matter is, I'm finding out as I'm breaking down these walls, there's a lot more conservative transgender people than I ever imagined.
I learned many things about the Obama administration that the liberal media never bothered to talk about. I learned that Obama dissenters weren't the racists that I'd been told they were, but Americans who had placed their trust in a man expecting hope and change, and in return got broken communities, joblessness, vilified, and forgotten.
Around the Obama years, I started waking up to the fact I did not like the direction our country was going in.
I voted for Obama the first time. Free healthcare and all this, it was all lies.
I voted for President Obama, and I wanted him to succeed. I personally don't think he did as good as he could have, and that's just me being honest.
I didn't like seeing pallets of money being shipped off. I didn't like his American apology tour.
And now I want President Trump to succeed. I want everybody to succeed. I don't want to push anybody down. I think that's a myth that's being perpetuated, that those who voted for Donald Trump and support Donald Trump mean we want it at the expense of anybody else. We don't.
Now I know for sure Trump is the right guy.
The only thing I did like about Obama is he was black. It gave every child the realization their dreams can come true.
You are not allowed to think differently.
I just put something out there and I'm immediately told to
I feel like I'm surrounded by Nazis that are just waiting to kill me right now. I just see, they heard me and now they're all turning on me. All the Nazis are coming after me right now.
Walk Away was never about hatred of Democrats, but about leaving in civility. It is about unity, compassion, empathy, understanding. It has always been about love.
When I look at this, I think what I would want to say to people here is to love. If a liberal person is bitter towards you, is accusing you of homophobia or something like that, to love them. That's what you want from them. Like, they disagree with you and your ideology. You want them to love you, and so I would love them.
I don't
don't care what the liberal media might say. We don't belong to them. We belong to God Almighty.
To be, you mentioned God. I'm a Christian. I firmly believe in Jesus Christ. And I believe that my relationship with Christ gives me freedom to love people that are different from me, even though I really disagree. Probably, I mean, lots of people, right? I mean, I believe that Jesus is the Lord and Savior. There are a lot of people that disagree with that, but then I feel like my relationship with Christ empowers me to really authentically love them and to not reject or judge or push them away or label them because of an ideological difference or because of a political difference. Like, because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I'm a Republican. It doesn't mean I don't like people that are Democrats. You know what I mean?
A message to the Republican Party. Many of those who have walked away are not yet ready to embrace your party, but are willing to do something on November 6th that they never in their lives thought they would do for the good of the future of America. They are willing to vote red.
Like, now we have the midterms coming up and all that. So
I'm very optimistic. I think that we delivered the message because we tell the truth. Okay. And I'm telling you, there's only one truth. And Democrats, they always lie. And when you lie, you have to cover another lie with another lie. And that's what they're doing. That's why the whole party is coming down.
How do you see all the refugees coming towards the border right now? How do you see that playing out? Why do you think that's happening?
Democrats, by saying open borders, take everybody in.
Started in Honduras, but we heard that some of the socialists are sponsoring these things, and there's a lot of corruption around the world.
Look what happened through Mexico. They trashed every little town, they beat up on the cops, and they said no matter what, they're going to get here.
Globalists want to turn this into a big chaos, and that's why I believe that Trump is going to stop all that nonsense.
That's an invasion to this country. So they need to be stopped.
The walkaway movement is simply this. It doesn't matter if you're black. It doesn't matter if you're white, brown. It doesn't matter if you're yellow or red. It doesn't matter if you're gay. It doesn't matter if you're straight. It doesn't matter if you're Christian or Jew or Muslim. If you love this country and you fight for the United States of America, if you're declaring that I love America, then you are part of the walkaway movement.
Being a Christian too, obviously we're together. God didn't walk away from us, and so I think he's the antithesis to evil. Is that the right word? Antithesis?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
But he was one who came in really close. Like, one of his names is Emmanuel, God with us. And so walk away is not something I agree with in theology.
I thank you all for coming here today to support me, to support this campaign, and make your voices heard, and to show every human being that they will never walk away alone, because now we march together.
You have to leave the extreme left, and what happens is you'll find your own way.
I know where I belong.
Okay.
I belong with the Republican Party.
What do you make of Trump saying that he's a nationalist?
I think it all depends on how you term a nationalist, and I believe that is not a bad term.
Personally, I don't understand what they're walking away from. I feel like they're walking towards like a rise of neo-Nazism and stuff like that.
I think you're right as far as it being a Nazi-related term back in the day, but I don't think it's taken that way anymore. It shouldn't be taken that way anymore.
We are all Americans, and if we fall, we all are going to fall together. So we can fight, we all rise together.
Right. Trump is not a Nazi.
Because that's all I seem to hear lately is that Trump's a Nazi. To me, it seems like everybody's going towards where all the hate is. I don't see the left as hateful. So
you don't?
I mean, I never did.
Watch.
But like MSNBC, CNN,
you're being lied to on those channels.
I'm still having trouble understanding how people can't see Trump as racist, I guess.
Well, this is the thing. The people from the left, they keep believing a constant lie.
You get confused by the media because it's all one-sided, whether it's liberal or conservative, and it's hard to determine what's the truth.
Before Trump became a president, nobody called him racist. I mean, he invited Hillary Clinton to his weddings. I mean, everything was going great. And the second that he started to run, they start with this nonsense.
I personally have watched the same stories reported on different channels and see how bad it's twisted, or anything good that's going on the right is simply not reported.
Just the double standards. This is bad when it's on the right, but when it's on the left, it's just hush hush.
And basically 6 huge corporate conglomerates own most of the media. They control everything we see, we listen to, what we eat, what we drive. We are being controlled. And I know I sound crazy, but it's true.
So you have to really do a lot of thinking and a lot of soul searching and realize that, I don't think Trump's a bad guy.
Yeah, I went all the way far as left as I could go. I seen it, and that's why I came crawling back.
But walk away from hate is great, but don't walk away from people.
Wow, okay. All right, wow, okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I have a lot to do. Tamera.
Tamera,
Yes.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What was your name? We didn't even
Tamera.
Tamera, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, truly.
Tamera, thank you
Yes.
so much. It's awesome what you're doing.
Thanks very much.
Pleasure. And I look forward to help you show success.
Oh, thank you very much. Us too.
Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you. I don't know. I'm so confused. Everyone's different than what the media tells me.
I'm just a girl in the world. That's all that they'll let me be. I'm just a girl. What's my destiny? What I've succumbed to is making me numb. I'm just a girl. My apologies. What I've become is so burdensome. I'm just a girl. Lucky me. Sweet alone, there's no comparison. Oh, I've had it up to.
I'm sorry, that's a wig.